they said that we'll give you some documents as long as you promise to never file a FOIA request again. Processing. Would likely not complete the processing. Okay, let's see. Chairman Chaffetz, Ranking Member Cummings, and members of the committee. Thank you for inviting me to testify today about the Freedom of Information Act.
Appreciate y'all being here for the our hearing, Ensuring Transparency Through the Freedom of Information Act. We have two full panels of witnesses here today with extensive professional experience with the Freedom of Information Act. I look forward to hearing from all of our witnesses about their experiences with FOIA and entertain suggestions that they might have to ensure disclosure of information is timely, it's accurate, it's routine, and something that is more common practice than it is here today. Thank you. Mr. Leopold, you're now recognized.
I aggressively use the Freedom of Information Act in order to find out what is taking place behind the scenes within the federal government. Information obtained through FOIA is critical to our democracy because it helps citizens learn what their government is up to. Unfortunately, delays in obtaining responsive records remain a significant problem for requesters. I have submitted thousands of FOIA requests to dozens of different agencies, and in my experience, fewer than 1% of my requests have been decided within the time frame required by FOIA. But delayed responses to FOIA requests are a significant problem for investigative journalists. Information becomes less newsworthy with the passage of time, and it leads to a perception that FOIA is not a useful tool.
Mr. Leopold, are there any exemptions that just cry out to you as being overused?
Certainly exemption 5, the withhold it because you can exemption.
It's probably not worded precisely that way, is it? What's the
I don't
legal...
know, it's redacted, so perhaps it's underneath the redaction.
Ms. Atkinson, based on your experience, what agencies have excessively used exemptions?
I've gotten documents that have been, in my opinion, overly redacted from the State Department and Health and Human Services. The documents I keep showing with these B5s, there are tons of these, I just pulled out a few, are about healthcare.gov. And these are just emails about our business, nothing about national security, nothing that could possibly put us in danger or help terrorists, I don't think.
Has it increased under the Obama administration?
I would say in my experience it has increased. Let me just add, the difference between this administration and the last administration is that this administration signed an executive order promising a new era of transparency and open government. And during the Bush years, I knew I wasn't getting anything.
My testimony also includes issues with the DOJ and the IRS that I've had, and I fully expect that if those offices know that I've made that testimony today, then I will have more difficulty getting information the next time I call them. And that is the assumption of most journalists in Washington.
The Office of Net Assessment is the Pentagon's in-house think tank. Recently, they said that we'll give you some documents as long as you promise to never file a FOIA request again and don't have anyone else file a FOIA request
How is that
behalf.
legal?
I don't know, but they put this in writing. And by the way, let me just say that should Congress want to make itself subject to FOIA, I fully support that. Meeting you as well. Take care. Talk to you soon. So.